Guys, here's another little video of a beautiful house we finished up. We are in the middle of nowhere on the boonies, and just finished wrapping up this little project. We did a nice little theater for this customer. Had to travel about 2 hours from our shop to come see this guy and do his home. The nice thing about this place, even though it's in the middle of nowhere, it was well designed. The guy he had a plan and came out looking really cool. So you can tell we have the audio already going in the theater. Now we did a 120-inch black diamond. It was a 7.2.4 Dolby Atmos. The Epson Power Light, no, Pro Cinema, sorry, Pro Cinema 6040. And ceiling speakers are the CDT, these guys are the CDT 5650s on wall. These guys are the R5800s. And then these are the new LCRs by Klipsch. They're the Pro 250 LCRs, and then the two subwoofers. We did two 12-inch, the R112 SWs by Klipsch. Now, right now, we finished up. We're wrapping everything up already. Looks really nice, really clean. The house isn't done yet, so we left the plastic on the screen to protect it. Obviously, the picture's gonna look much better once the protecting, the little coating here comes off. But everything else should work really nice. We did a really nice little rack here. This is a 21 space rack with a little Yamaha 3070, the KDA 500, and an Oppo 203, the UDP-203, the 4K Blu-ray player. All our wires were just recently done, so this is all fresh installation. Let's see if I can pull this guy out. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to pull it out, but I'll have my guys help me right now so y'all can see. Came out looking really sharp. Hey Jose, can you give me a hand pulling the rack out just to show it off on the camera? This is Jose. So turn on the light if you don't mind. Over there. Yeah, there you go. So this is a 21 space strong custom rack. You know what? It's got the screws on. Yeah. Little technical difficulty here. We got this. Yeah, if you don't mind, that way I can demo it properly. Here, look. I'm gonna pause the video. We'll be back as soon as this guy comes back with the thing. You know what? While Jose's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little tour of the guy's house. I'm also gonna do surveillance for the house. We're gonna do a nice TV here. We're gonna do 2 speakers in the ceiling for the living room. This is the master. The master, he's got a really nice setup here. Nothing crazy. He says he wants a TV on the wall with two speakers just left and right. And that's really it. So 2 speakers left to right, TV on the wall, all the cable boxes, everything's gonna be tucked away, hidden. I think Jose's done with taking off the screws, the little safety screws. Really, the screws are there just to keep anybody from moving it. It's only really used for the rack's really only for us. There we go. So you can see the rack comes out on rails, rotates, and we can service the rack from the back. You can see the rack is nicely tidy, properly loomed. You want to put it back, Jose? Again, we got the Control 4 system here. Control 4. This is I used an E83 because I figured I'm going to end up controlling everything in his house. There you go, Jose shoving that thing back in there. So once it's in place, you put the screws back on there, and it's locked in place. Nobody moves it, nobody messes with it. It's nice and safe. There we go. There you go. And then you can see right now the black diamond doesn't look all that great because we got the cover back on there, or the cover on there. But once that comes off, it looks amazing, especially with a 60/40. So it's gonna look really sharp, really nice once it's all finished up. But we don't want to do that yet, again, because the guy's still in construction mode. There's doing some touch-ups on the walls. Maybe not in this room, but still along the other parts of the house. You'll see some stuff that's not done yet. You still see covers on the chandeliers and all that other stuff. Probably thinking also another thing that I forgot to mention. What's that wire for? Well, that's our, here, let's see here. You can see that's our cable. And then we have the HDMI for our cable box and an IR flasher. There's our controller up there. The controller is the EA3 by Control 4. So here's another thing that I'm eventually gonna do. I'm gonna control his lights. I'll control his lights so he can turn it on, turn it off. We have the on-screen setup here. So you push the big red button. As soon as you do that, switches onto the on-screen for Control 4. Now everything is not connected via IP. We have everything on IRs right now because there's no internet out here. Again, we're in rural Texas, out in the middle of the boonies. Really, there's nothing out here yet. We just got power on, I think, 3 days ago. But yeah, this is our on-screen menu. We have satellite, and then we have our Blu-ray. And go back to the on-screen. On the listen, we just left the basic stuff. Once he has internet tuned in and all these other little features, we'll add the Pandora and all that stuff. That'll get up and running. Bluetooth for now, just in case he wants it. That's an icon that it'll go away after a second. There you go. And then it'll bring him to the Bluetooth on the Yamaha. There you go. We got some Kodak Black. It sounds really good, man. So you can hear the speakers in the background, even though it's just on Bluetooth. I'm Bluetoothing from my phone, and even off of my phone, I mean, it sounds ridiculous. So y'all leave any comments, leave me messages, questions. If you guys have any comments, anything that you guys would do different, I'll put a little list of all the details of the build under the video so y'all can see it. It's a really cool build, really cool project. Y'all have any questions, feel free to hook me up or call me or let me know. Just message me or anything. I will try to answer questions or help you guys out. Thanks.